Alright guys, we're back with another tractor video. I took the chains off a little bit ago. I did a portion of that on my last video that I uploaded. Pretty easy to take them off. Putting them on is not fun. It is not fun. That's probably my least favorite thing that I do on this tractor, but it makes it night and day better in the wintertime. But anyway, what we're going to do is, it's been, oh man, I did this at the beginning of the winter time. I greased all of my grease zerks on the front end loader. I've got one back here on the brush hog. I've got a couple back here. So we're going to go through and we're going to make sure that they're all kind of topped off. I'm not gonna remove all the grease that's in there. I'll wait until it warms up and we'll do that. But this is kind of a maintenance greasing right now. So stay with me and we'll try to hit all these points. And I will also bring a video of me doing the hydraulic oil change, engine oil change, all that too. That sounds like it's going to be a pretty big job for me to do, but what I'm learning is, as long as you have enough hydraulic fluid to replace what you take out, you're good to go, and it makes it a little bit easier to manage that way. So this video is brought to you by Max, the shed cat. He's in here. He takes care of all the mice, and he's fed very well. He's indoor outdoor, but when I'm down here at the shed working, he's with me. He's part dog, I'm pretty sure. So stay tuned. I forgot to mention the grease that I'm using is a cold weather resistant grease. It's supposed to be a super low temperature grease. I like to use that. This tractor is kind of babied. It does stay in the shed. The shed is not heated at this point, but before I start it up and start working with the tractor in the wintertime, I do let it warm up in here, and then I start the tractor, and I just like to keep everything nice and warm. So yeah, that's the kind of grease we're using. All right, I kind of like to work my way from the back to the front when I'm doing this, and I'll go ahead and hit this one here, and I'll start working my way that way. We're running into problems. This hole here is supposed to have a grease zerk on it, so that top link is probably, once I start noticing that it's getting super tight, I'll probably end up having to replace it. So just another thing that you find that was on there. I mean, it's got grease around it, so don't really know what happened to that. The one flaw that, and I guess I could take it out. I guess it's not really a flaw. It's my flaw. I probably should take this thing off when I'm not running this top link, but I'm guessing that got hit on something and took that grease zerk off. All right, so what's happened here is the grease gun is locked onto this grease zerk, and I've had this happen multiple times. The first time I had it happen, it took me forever and several YouTube videos to learn how to release the pressure on that. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna unscrew that, and that's gonna release the pressure. Boom, comes right off. So remember that. It'll save you 3 hours of trying to get it off. And I fill these up until I can see the grease coming out. It's a pretty good indication that you got it full. This may not look like much of a project, but this is something you ought to be doing. When stuff has less friction on your parts, it lasts a whole lot longer. I don't have my eyes on a new tractor anytime soon. So this one's got to do the job for me for a long time. I forgot to mention, There are some grease zerks up here in the bucket, and they are tight. I'll come out of camera view here, but and there's one on this side too. Actually, there's two on each side. There's one on the upper and one on the bottom. So I'll go ahead and hit them. I've done this before. I did my research a little bit better on the first time I did it, but it's good to stay practiced up on this because you want to make sure you get plenty in there. These grease zerks are actually located on the inside here, and you want that grease to start popping out through the sleeves there. So I've got all these done. As a final thing that I like to do, I'll wipe off the grease zerks. That way I can let them get dust on them again, but at least they'll be clean for now and I'll feel good about it. So anyway, I don't really remember how often you're supposed to do this. I thought I read it was 10 hours, but this doesn't get it every 10 hours, I'll tell you that much. If you're using this loader like all the time, like in a cattle lot, or you know you're running it all the time, get in there and wipe some of that old grease off and pack in some new. So thank you for watching, and we'll be back with another video. So hit like, share, and subscribe, as Wyatt would say, and we'll be back for more. He's got such a hard job. Oh yeah.